Yo, thank you for the follow. I just saw that. All right, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Sorry it's kind of like late-ish, but I'm like all over the place. uh oh my god, I'm back. Hello, hope everyone's having a good night. Um yeah, a lot happened. I've been back for like hopefully everything sounds okay too. Um when did I get back? I got back like almost a week ago, but the moment I got back, it was just straight into work. So now I finally have a break, and I can actually chillax a little bit. I got kind of sick when I got back too, so that sucked. That was rough, and doing a lot better though. It's the con flu. You know, my body's not used to being around that many people, so obviously surrounded by thousands of people, all of a sudden, does that. So yeah, I'm back from Anime NYC. There's a lot of stuff that I got. I've been going to Anime NYC for like 4 or 5 years now. Usually I actually don't spend that much, but this year I kind of went a little overboard. Cause now a lot of my games are updating, and there's a lot of things that I want to buy in game, so I'm wrecked, and I'm also moving. So yeah, it's gonna be a rough month, this month. So and that's that. You guys are all caught up with stuff. So um, let's see. All right. I don't know if I have this other camera set up. Hopefully it's all. Oh my god. Let me get the bag real quick. Let's see. Can you guys see that? It's this bag right here. Oh, it's heavy. It is a heavy bag. Oh my god. So I got this bag full of stuff. This bag was also part of a purchase. There are things that I'm gonna show, and there are things that I cannot show. I will talk about it. It was a pretty wild weekend. Not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite times of the year. I get to see friends I haven't seen for like basically a year, and then yeah, so much stuff happened. All right. Now, first of all, NYC this year actually wasn't that crazy. I think it's the usual. You know, it's got the Hololive stuff, a lot of industry stuff. But yeah, the convention itself wasn't that crazy, but the vibes were. You know, luckily I was surrounded by the right people, and it made the weekend super enjoyable. Can't wait to see the pillow. Oh god, damn. Can I show the pillow? We probably have to. The pillow is what's taking up most of the bag, anyways. I think that's that. And I think honestly, I spent the I think a majority of the money I spent was on food. Like an ungodly amount of money was spent on food. Every night we went out for boba, even when I was already full to the max. But who can say no to boba? Cause now I'm back to normal life, and I don't have boba, right? Like that anymore. I get boba like I don't even know. I don't really go out. So I'm gonna miss eating out, cause now I'm back to eating rice and beans, if I'm even lucky. All right, Bobo is so goated. Oh yeah. Yo, Justin, we missed you so much. Thank you. I missed you too. Where have you been? Where have I been? Where have you been? I've been here. I'm kidding. I was at a convention like a week or two ago. My dates are all messed up. You've been at school and work. I feel you. That's rough. Yeah, work has gotten me too. But I'm glad you're doing okay. Hopefully, school's going great. And yeah, I'll always be here. So whenever you want to come by and chill, I'll be here. You know, I'm never gone, right? I'm never gone. But yeah, we are back. I wanted to show off some things I got at the convention, and some stories that I can remember that is shareable. A lot has happened, but all right. Oh my god. What do I start with? All right, let's switch the camera. Hopefully nothing is crazy on camera. Let me cover it real quick. Ah! All right, as you can see, the first thing I got. So one of the biggest booths that I was excited for was Brown Dust 2. They had a lot of merch, and this desk mat was one of them. So I'm using that now. I've been wanting to get a new desk mat, so it's nice. It's kind of censored, right? You know, this mouse pad is censoring something, or this cushion, but you can see. And I'll be honest, the artwork is slightly different than what I'm used to, so I don't even know who's who. I think this one is, this should be Eclipse. That looks like Blade. This is Luventia. And oopsies. And then this, I don't even know who this is. Is this Morphia? I have no idea. Yeah, it's a pretty spicy mat, so don't worry, it'll be here on stream, the entire stream. Oh, you're right, it is Grand Hilder. That's so random, I forgot. Alright, so let's start with some small stuff. Hopefully there's nothing crazy in here. You can't wait to go to your first convention. Oh yeah? Do you already have one in mind? I've been going to conventions for, at this point, like 15 years? About 15 years, more or less. And it's changed my life forever. I think if it wasn't for these conventions every year, I wouldn't have a place to, like, you know, geek out or just truly just be myself, right? So yeah, definitely, if you can find whatever convention is close to you, obviously you probably don't want to share where you are, right? There are some big conventions like everywhere across the states, so definitely recommend going to a convention as soon as possible. So all right, this the first thing I pulled out. So Nikkei had a booth, which is nice as well, and one of the things I got was the magnet set, which is nice. Just like typical magnets. I like these two characters, Helm and Mast. What's cool is that it comes with like a little starfish accessory. So part of the story is like one of the other members that's not here for their squad. She loves sea creatures and she loves starfish, and she likes throwing them at people like ninja stars. So you can like put the starfish on them. And then she hates starfish, so yeah, cool. I like Nikkei. I think think we all know that by now. We got some business cards. Tank space. Alright, we'll get the business cards out of here. Oh, we got this thing. This is I don't even know what it is. Like little Polaroids, right? But this one is Luna, Hololive. I really like her. Really funny. I mentioned it before. Oh shoot, this is a receipt. Get that out of here. These some stickers from the Brown Dust booth. There's probably more that I'm gonna go buy. So this is like their mascot. This is Raphithia. And this is just a cast of the characters. Another business card. The Haro from Gundam. Alright. What the heck? Oh, it is business card. This place. Guys, check this place out. Oh, this artist. Tadano Club. They make some goofy stuff, which I couldn't get at the time. But I'm looking forward to getting something at some point from them. Oh, shoot. This is if you're a Nikkei fan, look at this. I guess there's a Nikkei community server. You can pause it, join it. I haven't joined yet. I'm gonna join. Oh, I got stickers from there too. I'm gonna join, so I'm gonna save this for later. This is a Eclipse coupon for free live 2D ASMR. I think the code is just a link to their YouTube video. Nikkei card pack that my friend gave me with D Killer Wife. It's kind of like a profile card. This is the back. I wish it was her other alt. That one's a lot cuter, but I'll take anything Nikkei. And here we got more stickers. There was a guy at the booth. Alright, just a heads up. I'm gonna do a lot of yapping. My throat is gonna give out pretty soon, not gonna lie. So we'll see how long I last. Got some more stickers. This is shit. How did I figure her name? This is Loan. No one tell me her name. What is her? I think it starts with an R. Dude, how did I figure her name? She's like one of the main cast that you find in the beginning. 3 letters. I know it starts with Roa. It's Roa. There we go. It's funny because I wanted to say Raura from a Hololive because she's also like a cat. Oh, it's Ro. I was close. Got more stickers. Yeah, there was a guy at Brown Dust, kind of like the MC for their booth. He was also a sticker maniac. He just kept on giving everyone stickers. Cool guy. Oh shoot! I can't. Hold on. I have a Brown Dust coupon that. Oh no, this should be fine. There's a coupon exclusive to the convention. On the back, there's like a code, which I haven't claimed yet, so I can't show it. Save that for later. This is an exclusive Nikkei thingy where if you spend a certain amount of money, you got this with your purchase, and basically you can wet her shirt and it'll become like see-through, so you can see her bikini, which is like what she does in game. So it's really cool. It's a nice gimmick. Ooh, we got something. The first spicy thing. Oh my god, this is kind of crazy. So okay, we can look at the front. This is Wilhelmina from Brown Dust 2. They had a lot of cosplayers, pretty popular cosplayers, and they had one who cosplayed Wilhelmina. She's I believe a Korean cosplayer, and you were able to get her autograph. You get a photo with her, which is she's the one that's on my thumbnail. So you get a photo with her, and then you get her autograph, which is pretty cool. For free. All right, I'll take that. And then the rest is kind of mad. These are just freebies. Manga Mirai. I don't know what the heck this is. Check it out if you want. And some Brown Dust 2. This is like their catalog, I guess. Their merch catalog that I didn't know was like their order form. I just told them what I wanted. But I don't know why I have a lot of these. So there's that. Alright, that should be all the small stuff out of the way. Let's put this back. I don't put these back in here. Alright. This next. Oh, right, no, I can't. This is the last thing. Alright, so I guess some things exclusive to the con. I have a ton of lanyards. I think every year I always end up grabbing a crap ton. So they had One Punch Man lanyards, which was a big thing this time over there. They had Jam Project, so yeah, I got a crap ton. If any of you guys want any, well, too bad, because I don't know how to send them out. Let me just organize this real quick. And then they have Brown Dust 2 badges, which is lanyards, which is probably the best one. Actually, no, there was another lanyard that was really nice that I'm really glad they had this year, because most of the times their lanyards aren't really that crazy. Oh! Society didn't see Jam Project. I mean, we got to see them in person, like right in front of us, with Fate, which we were lucky. So I think that makes up for it. So yeah, they had SAO. I love SAO. I don't care what anyone else says. SAO is the GOAT. They had Madoka Magica. I guess that was really cool too. And I guess maybe the best one was the Gurren Lagann one. I don't know if they had any more other types of lanyards, but Gurren Lagann is peak. So I'm glad they had some nice lanyards this year. Look at this. It's like, I don't know, like 20. Alright, let's show off some other freebies. It was a fan. Kinda curved. This is you know, I always like these fans. They're really good. This is from Aegis Link. They had a booth. It's a VTuber agency. I've watched them a few times, so I don't know if you guys are interested. They got some nice VTubers there. You know, something nice, change of pace than just Hololive and stuff. Hololive, of course, had a booth. Then the usual booth where they have a giant screen. They do karaoke, just chatting stuff, live streams and whatnot. And they're giving out free cards, free promo cards. Which actually, let me get those right now. It's actually hard finding Hololive cards, at least over there. So this was the promo they were giving out. It's a cheer, basically an energy in Pokemon. One per person, but yeah, this is definitely not one. This is like 20 something. Yeah, me and a couple friends, we kept going back and getting some. You know, at least the guy there was understanding, cause in a deck you need 20 cheers. So you know, people are desperate in getting 20 of these. So consider yourself lucky if you got 20 of these, cause these are gonna be hard to come by. I guess they had these at Anime Expo as well, so I don't know how many conventions they're gonna go to and hand these out. So it's not too bad, I guess, but you gotta get them at conventions, basically. I like the back. All right, let's leave these. I don't. Some Nikkei stuff. Let's see. I got a button badge. They had a ton of button badges. But I didn't want to spend too much money. I already did. So I would have liked all the button badges, but I ended up going with Eleg. I like her. I like yellow. And it kind of balances out everything else I've gotten. So nothing crazy, it's just a badge, but I mean it's pretty thick. It's like holographic too, so it's pretty nice. This is like a blind random box where you get like a medal. It's literally just a medal. But I got Neon, which a lot of people probably wouldn't be happy with, but I like Neon, so it says Nikkei on the back. It's literally just a gold medallion. It's cute. I literally like, I don't even know what to do with this. Like there's no pin, there's no nothing, so like what do you even do with this? Do you just like, I could get like a little stand or something to display it, but she's definitely not the best one you can get, but I like her, so there's definitely worse options. Irony, did I say that right? Firepower, hell yeah, dude. You love Neon, me too. I'm glad someone else here is a Neon fan. Let's leave that here. Oh, Agnel. My bad. All right. Hey, what's up, Agnel? You love Neon? Me too. They had this weird merch where it's called a scented hanging tag, which on the catalog there was like a bunch of options, and I thought you can only buy one or it's random, but it's actually a pack of them, which is nice. Does it smell like Shifty's feet? So yeah, one of them is Shifty's feet. Everyone else, it's like, do I open it? How do I open this? Alright, like, you know what, for you guys I'll open it. Let's find out. It's a crime though that they didn't release this art or this CG as like a background that you can use. Like, they put so much effort into this art and animation just to not give it to us. Like, they love teasing us. So yeah, these were all the options. You got Flora, Trina, Freddy, Crust. Honestly, I really like this cast. They're really cute. And then obviously Shifty kind of stands out, but you can kind of smell them through the bag. I think they're all the same. You know what? If Shifty's feet smell like this, I smell it all day. Yo, that sounds pretty wrong. Alright. Now, this smells pretty good. It's not... I don't know how to explain it, though. It's not too strong. I think once you get it out of the bag, it's gonna be strong, but... I kind of like it. You do it regardless. That's a real man. Dude, speaking of Nikkei, this new bunny update is so crazy to me. I'm like super excited, but also I'm super scared because like I just spent mad money and like I'm about to spend more, I think. Milk looks so cute. Dude, I know I love Milk. Dude, the milkers. 8 with the honker donkers, everything. Rouge with the reverse bunny girl. And then honestly, the biggest thing for me was Bae. They caught me off guard with Bae. I love Bae's design. This is probably the craziest. This is the craziest update ever. They literally go in full brown dust too. The Tochi scent goes crazy. That is that is all you. Yeah, Rouge, I want to see what her burst looks like. But man, going into this update, I only wanted to get Viper's costume. I would have gotten rupees if they reran her, but this bunny update looks insane. And it made the commander look cool. Like I really enjoy the commander when he takes part in the story. So the commander being part of it this time, I'm excited. He looks really cool in the art. So one of the art, he looks like Leon Kennedy, which I love Leon Kennedy. Here's a random badge ribbon. Idolish 7. Anyone into Idolish 7? I know what it is, but not really into it. Some random person was giving it out, which is cool. Dude, I swear she is not stacked like that. They definitely amplified everything. Dude, Aid? Honestly, Aid might be slightly amplified, but I can believe that that's what she looked like beforehand. I think Milk looks kind of normal, I guess. Maybe some in angles, she looks a lot bigger. Rouge, I mean, if you look at the regular Rouge, her waist is snatched, all right? She got a really small waist. So, but the artwork, honestly, you know, her boobies go crazy. Rouge is looking crazy. I can't wait to see the shooting pose. Hopefully they do not disappoint, but either way, the fact that a reverse bunny girl exists in Nikkei, I'm already happy. Bunny girls are like my favorite archetype. I think if I do decide to pull for anything, I'd pull for Milk and Rouge. Oh, Rouge is a costume gacha. The only new units are Aid and Milk. $60. You gotta cough it up, bro. It's okay. For me, this is a premium wishlist banner. So the moment these go into wishlist or standard, I'm throwing them on my wishlist and I'm gonna use all my tickets. Hey, money, you want to spend on Uma? True. I need you to carry. You're already carrying. I need you to carry more. I wouldn't mind spending on Uma, but like, to me, what is there to spend on? I haven't really looked at like the packs or anything. I wouldn't mind spending if once they introduce the battle pack. Summer Maruzensky, dude, I'm almost at 30k carats. So once she comes out, she's coming home. I've been saving for summer. I'm skipping Top Gun. I really wanted her. Wait, does Summer Maruzensky come with Gold Ship? Or is it someone else? Because I really want Gold Ship. Fuck. It's special. No. Oh, well, that would mean gold ship would be like next year, right? Or a year later. I don't want special week. She's cute, but she's not gold ship. I mean, I guess that's an easy choice for me then, right? Because if it was both Maduzensky and gold ship, and I had to only pity one, that'd be very hard. So at least gold ship, Maduzensky, be easy. All right, there was a booth that had a ton of gachapon stuff. Is it called gachapon? Anyways, me and my friends, we only pulled for Grand Blue stuff. This is like the only place that had Grand Blue stuff, really. So I actually pulled my goat. We were so unlucky that we were lucky. So they had a thing where if you pull the same character a certain amount of times, you can trade it in to just get the one you want. So our luck was that bad that we kept getting this one dude. 6. God, I have to take off the tape. The luck was so bad that we kept getting the same pulls that we end up pitying basically the stuff we wanted. So I guess it all works out, right? We failed successfully. So one of them was 6. Really good character, but I don't really like him that much. He is not my goat. Summer gold ship is expected August 2026. All right. Honestly, that's better for me. I have time to save. 6 and Octo, the goats here. Honestly, they came through. In a way, I guess they came through, right? We pulled enough 6s and Octos. I want Seiun Sky and Summer Special Week, but they're like back-to-backs. Yeah, that's rough. I keep hearing about Seiun Sky as well. And this is my goat, Siete. Dude, look how cool he looks. You don't care about meta, I just really like her. Yeah, Seiun Sky, when I was playing on JP, she was the one. I pulled her as well. I really liked her. I like her VA. If I recall, her VA is Akarin, the voice actor for Nezuko. He's also in Love Live. But I mean, she's a really good character also as well. So oh yeah, this is also a gachapon thing where, you know, leftover, he's got a gun. It's like a golden revolver. Had some leftover tokens, so we just spent it on this. She is Yuigiri and Strenova, kind of unexpected. I've heard about Strenova. So Strenova is the shooter, right? The like anime Valorant thing. I'm sorry, I don't know how to. Yeah, the paper one. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It almost got me to start playing. Here's one of the. They were gonna free Rooster Fighter mask. Interesting. One of my favorite purchases is, oh shoot, I should, I got Aqua from Hololive, graduated talent, but I've wanted her really badly because it's so crazy because this month is exactly a year from when she graduated, which is also when Anime NYC happened. So last year I went to the convention trying to look for this because she announced her graduation, but they didn't have any, or it all sold out. So this year they actually had her, and then I also bought a baby version of her. And yeah, I'm just excited that I finally have her. And yeah, I was carrying her around all weekend. And I know there's someone in my Uma club that likes her. At least, you know, they have the Aqua profile pic and all that. So we got some Hololive enjoyers. Remember watching her graduate in physics? Dude, I would not be able to do that because I would be sobbing. I'd be crying. Like, I would not be quiet. I think I remember, yeah, I remember watching her stream and I was crying like crazy. Hands down, still probably the most impactful graduation for me. But I got Aqua. There's more I wanted, but honestly didn't have a lot of room to carry stuff going back home, so lucky enough to fit those. Oh yeah, bam! Some more stuff from the Nikkei booth. There's a huge acrylic that they had. They had a ton of acrylics that I really liked, but my priority was Rappy because they had some that were like from the game, and then they had some from like official artwork they used that aren't in the game. So this is her New Year art that released a year ago or something like that. It was some time ago, and I really like the art, so you won't see this in game. So I really wanted this. Rappy wearing Noir's outfit with the Orpheus Blancs. It's I mean, it's similar. It's their New Year's stuff, so yeah, it looks very similar. I think it's close to Noir's, but Noir doesn't have like the full-on tights. Really nice and elegant is Blancs. I don't remember. I don't have any of those skins, which I wish I had Noirs, but it's a huge acrylic, and you have like these little background effects that you can put. Kind of gives it like a layer when you display, so it's nice. Honestly, I wish I have gotten Cinderella as well. Oh my god, dude, you're playing tricks on me, bro. Noir, sorry, straight up lying. Bro, you're confusing me now. Holy shit. Stop doing this. Some Brown Dust 2 tote bags. Nothing crazy. It says Brown Dust 2 on it. Cute Summer Ustia. And I think there's, yeah, Polaroids on the back. They can't know your next move if I don't know it either. True! True! That's so funny. That just reminded me of a video. I forgot what it was. Same concept. Except they weren't trying to hide their moves. They were just that bad. Anyways. Here's proof. I went to the Hololive World Tour at Anime NYC. The concert was actually amazing. I really liked it this time. The choreograph and the camera work was really nice. I was supposed to go with a couple friends or sit with a couple friends, but we ended up lining up late, so we all got separated. And the venue, it has 3 columns, right? You got the middle column, the left, and the right. And we all got separated into one of each column, and luckily I was in the middle column, so I had a really good view anyways. Did I see Yofi? No, Yofi wasn't at the concert. I don't know if she was part of the streaming schedule at their booth. I didn't stick around that much for that. I did when I went to a different convention. I did get a meet and greet with Risu though, and I'll tell you, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but that was the most nervous I've ever been in my entire life. I've met so many famous people, like J-pop artists and voice actors, but I've never been that nervous, especially going to meet a VTuber. And that changed my life forever, because now I never want to meet my idols or anyone anymore. I hate that feeling of being super nervous. I'm fine just watching them. Oh god, that shit ruined me. A little upset that they announced which Hollow members would be there so late. If I knew Lofi was gonna be at NYC, I would have splurged. Yeah, I guess that's an issue that they have all the time. And I don't know if that's like, yeah, I think it's kind of hard to kind of plan that though. So it's just unfortunate on both ends. You know what though? You could go fly to Indonesia and watch their concert live now though. Alright, what's next? Oh, I gotta save this for later. Oh, spicy. Dude, a flight to ID is like 2K plus. Damn. That is a lot. Also, ID doesn't seem very safe at the moment. Yeah, to be honest, the world isn't doing so great right now. There's a lot going on. So that's why it's nice that I can watch VTubers online and kind of step away from all that. So there was a YoStar booth. Obviously, I play Azurlane. So they had some Azurlane stuff. And I got two things. I got this very thick acrylic. It's like, you hear that? It's a block. Look at this. It's like it's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but it's 3D. It's like a it's really nice. It's just a nice display piece. It's hefty. It was a pretty decent price too, so that's why I got it. It's like 20 bucks. And I got another. I feel bad because they had a selection of these on display, and you know, I was kind of touching them, right? I wanted to see what they look like, and I poked one of them maybe a little too hard, and well, it was kind of slippery, and it fell like kind of hard. But it was this display piece, so like, I don't, you know, maybe they weren't really intending on selling that one, but you know, worst case scenario, I probably would have bought that. I felt kind of bad. No, it was strong. Like I picked it up, and it was still in one piece. So I got this one. And they got an even bigger one, same price by the way. My girl Cheshire. Say that again. Say what again? I don't even know what I said. This one's really nice because honestly, look at the pose, right? But it has like inserts, so you can have her like this with no leg wear, or you could put like her stockings on, right? Because the one when I saw it on display, it had the stockings on. Oh, you can see the stockings in the back, like right there. Yeah, but when I got it, obviously it's without the stockings. So when I move out, I might display this. This one is a nice piece to have. I like all the Royal Navy girls, so, or Royal Navy ships. Alright, I got another Brown Dust 2 bag, but this time this one has stuff in there. It's just mainly acrylics. So they had a lot of interactable stuff where you can get free acrylics. And the free ones were the chibis. And one of the things you had to do was like get a 5-star. They have like something set up. You can pull on a banner, and if you get a 5-star, you get a free keychain. And throughout the entire weekend, I did that thing multiple times. I've lost every single time. The last day, obviously they were being a lot more generous. And the guy, dude, my rate was so bad because everyone before me, one tap, 5-star, one tap, 5-star, right? My turn, I go up. I kept pulling. I think I did like 100 pulls until I finally got one. And obviously the guy, you know, it's supposed to be a limited amount of pulls, but the guy just let me keep going because that's how bad it was. I've been losing all weekend. Man, you can't wait to graduate, have an adult job so I can waste all my money. True. That's the best part of being an adult. It just honestly, or just getting out of, or just not being in school. You just, you know, you just spend money on whatever the heck you want. But yeah, I got Wilhelmina. This is the one on my thumbnail. Nebri, my goat. I love Nebri. Honestly, I got like 2 Nebris. What the heck? Oh, it's dual-sided. I was like, what the heck? DJ Venica in the house. Zenith. The cosplayers there? Kinda goated. I'll see if I can share some photos. Maybe on the Discord. It's kind of it's kind of mature. I don't know how that's gonna work because I don't have the photos right now. I don't have it set up, so I can't really show it on stream. Yeah, if you're on the Instagram, you'll probably see it. A funny thing is, I'm in one of the Instagram videos. Me and my friends, we showed up in one of their videos or one of their posts. So you know, you can go scrub if you're curious. You can go scrub through one of their videos or one of their posts. You're gonna see, you might see me. Your first try, day 1, def did like 100. Yeah, the guy was nice. That's the cool guy. And then we got Summer Ustia. Yeah, the cosplayers. Goated. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I gotta save this for later. The Holy Grail. So these were the buyable, purchasable acrylics. They had a ton of them, right? So the cool thing this time around was their acrylics were originally like $27, right? That's hella expensive. But because they had some defects, or the inventory they brought had some defects, they slashed the price down to like $7 or $8 each, which is insane. So, you know, I was planning on only getting like 1 acrylic, but I was like, shit, it is so cheap. I'm gonna just get whatever. And then the defects, I guess you can tell like maybe some of the quality is not there, but I mean for $8, I'll take it. I got my girls, Luventia. I really like her and her VA. Eclipse, always gotta go with Eclipse, especially this. I like her design. And then I really like Zenith. I just really like Summer Zenith, man. This costume is wild. Those are all the acrylics from Brown Dust. What else? Oh yeah, also Brown Dust. So Brown Dust was, they had a loyalty reward thing where if you had a certain achievement level in game, they gave you a free towel. I wish it was a Daki, but a towel is honestly not that bad. It's pretty good. Especially the quality. It's pretty big. I'll open it up. Oh my god, you guys see that? Holy. And they were at Comic-Con, I believe, and originally the achievement was 40, where that's pretty hard, honestly. In game, like, you have to be playing for a decent amount. It's not like one where you could just start during the weekend and get to 40, right? But then for this convention, they lowered it down to 20, which was a lot easier for people to just download the game and get it done over the weekend. Hopefully they go back to 40 because, I mean, I've been playing for a while now, so it'll be easy for me. There are 2 wolves, yes. And I'm one of them. Look at the quality. They actually ran out of towels during the weekend. They sold out of everything, that booth. Oh! Oh, spicy! So this is Morphia. And this is Sherazade. Main cast. Holy guacamole! Oh! Oh! Wait, no, that's not Sherazade. I'm stupid. Who the heck is that? Hold on. No one tell me. Alright, so we got Michaela. This is Sherazade. Oh! Boobies. There's feet. You know, I know some of y'all out there. Hold on. Who the heck is that? Yo, they're making up characters. Hold on. Am I having a crazy brain fart? Dude, hold on. Dude. Is this? Is this Lathel? They changed his gender? Already? Who is this? I'm actually confused. There's no way this is also Sherazade. Cause I'm trying to think of the summer units we have. Red eyes. See, the thing is, that doesn't work on me. I'm colorblind. So I never look at the eye color. Dude, this is not a real character. I'm trying. Who is this? Levia? It does not look like Levia. Levia is also thicker. Who the heck has polka dots? I don't know if this is based off a skin. Hold on, I'm so baffled right now. I need to know. Who? There's no way. I gotta look this up too, yo. There's no way. I don't think this is a released character. I'm gonna be so dumb. I'm gonna look so dumb if I don't know. Is Def not Dalvy? Unless it is Dalvy. Hold on. There's no way. That's not Dalvy. There's no doubt. That's not Dalvy. Looks like it could be Levia. Is it? I mean, I guess Levia has red eyes, right? If she has... I don't know anyone with red eyes. You do remember them talking about his artwork. Alright, so I'm not crazy. This is not... This is new. She doesn't have a summer yet. Oh, spoilers. I guess this is our next summer unit. But the thing is, look at her hair. Her hair is short. That's why I thought it was Sherazade, because Sherazade's hair is short. Levia has much longer hair. Like, maybe it's closer to Loen. Loen has shortish hair, right? But the hair color doesn't really match. I don't think. You know what? You know what? She's hot. That's all that matters, right? Oh. It could have been Eclipse as well. All right. Enough of that towel. That shit hurt my brain. And now the biggest thing. But Loen has pointy ears. Yeah, that is true. The biggest thing that took up most of the bag. Remember that signed postcard I showed earlier? Whoa. There's a pillow version of it. A cushion. Do I take this out of the wrapping? This is crazy because this was the first thing I wanted anyways, but so the new thing they did at Anime NYC this year was that they added an extra day, right? On Thursday. And that day is a lot shorter. And the only things that are open is the convention hall and exhibit hall where you buy stuff. So my mission was Thursday, buy everything, get it out of the way. So the weekend I don't really have to buy stuff and carry things, but that didn't work out, right? Obviously, I bought mad shit throughout the entire weekend. Anyways, so I bought this on Thursday and had to carry it around all day, which was very weird because we went out to eat multiple times. I remember waiting in line, and it was a little girl, just waiting in line too. And she started staring at me, and she started staring at the pillow. I was like, oh no, I can't let her see this. I can't taint her eyes yet. All right, you know what? I'll pull it out of the bag. Screw it. But yeah, I'll just rip it. So here's what it looks like. It's nice, it's nice and puffy. It's like canvasy. This is honestly, my pillow is like paper thin. So this would be a nice pillow to sleep on. And there's obviously a backside, which I think is a lot worse than the front. I mean, oh god. I have to show it, right? Oh god. Alright, this is for the homies. Alright, all you little kids. It's time for bed. It's time for bed. If you got homework, do your homework. What day is it? It's a Monday. You guys should be in bed anyways. You got school tomorrow, right? So you guys got 5 seconds to all go to bed, alright? Or else I'm telling your mom. Alright, you ready? Oh my goodness, look at those feet. Oh my goodness. Bro. The mole is there. You can see the mole. The mole's like right there. Oh my god. Alright, I think that's it. I'm banned. There is a mole. I'm not gonna zoom in on the mole. If you wanna know exactly where it's placed, I mean, I did point it out, but just play the game. You'll find it. It's they sold out of these. They sold out of them. The merch was goated this year. Like, I was really excited. I was excited because Brown Dust 2 had a booth, Nikkei had a booth, so I was winning. And they were on the complete opposite sides of the convention, which was nice because if everyone was gooning on one side, it is game over. Yeah, I have a niche for spotting well-placed moles. Nice. Me too. I love a well-placed mole. That's why I love Bae in Nikke, because I think she has the most moles in the game. And they're all very well-placed. And I think they do a good job at highlighting. You know, it's kind of like a game, you know, I Spy, or like, you know, you look at a mole and it kind of leads to, you know, it's a mini game. You follow it and it leads you to the One Piece. That's why you love Nene Haida. Hell yeah. All right, and then we got a Brown Dust 2 pen. I might start using this. And then we got, so Nikke also had happy coats. I love happies. I don't really have any, so the fact that Nikke was bringing them, I was excited because honestly I wanted them all. They had Summer Dorothy, they had Doro Lakrichora, they had Summer Eleg, and they had Helm. It was the Gotcha Skin Helm. I think they might have had one more. I don't if they did, I don't remember who the fourth one would be, but or the fifth one. Those are the only four I remember, but I did end up getting Helm. Helm is one of my favorite characters. Very nice. I wore this on the last day of the convention. I wish I would have loved having them all, but it's kind of pricey, so one's enough. I'll get the rest another time, which also is cool. Oh, it's Robo Shifty. You are right. You are correcto. That one's funny too. I wish they would have had a regular Shifty. I love Shifty, so Mega Shifty. Yep. So they had a really big like a community ran Nikke cosplay gathering, and that gathering was huge, and they had some very nice cosplayers. So I want to see if I can share some. My friend took all the photos. My camera sucks, so he usually ends up taking all the photos, and he ended up taking like, it looked like he took like 10,000 photos. So he has some nice photos. Some of them might be too spicy, so I'll probably share them another time. And I actually talked to some random dude. Like I was like behind some random dude, and we're just talking about male NPCs, right? Because everyone was cosplaying as Commander, right? No one really cosplayed any other dude. It's always Commander, Legendary Commander. There was an Oswald, which is funny, and then there's that fat evil guy in Nikke too that sometimes people cosplay him. I hate him, but I was talking to the other dude, and he's like, yo, what if we cosplayed Burningham? Yeah, that's his name. What if we cosplayed Mustang? Honestly, Mustang is huge. So we kind of made like this is some random dude. We kind of made a gentleman's pact where next year we're gonna show up at a Nikke cosplay booth or whatever cosplay gathering, and we're gonna both be cosplaying Mustang, and whoever's the biggest one. Honestly, we don't know what the stakes are yet, but I'm basically competing with this other guy. I think he's clearly taller than me, so he has the upper hand, but it's okay. I'm motivated. I think they sold a Zeta Happy at a convention in San Jose. A Zeta? You talking about like Zeta from Grand Blue? Cause I would've ate that shit up. And the fact that it's in San Jose. Oh, Zeta from a Hololive. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, it could have been one of the fan happies. I actually really like the fan organized happies that they do. I really wanted Chloe's, obviously when she was like graduating, but I think I was broke at the time. Entertainment. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I love Mustang. Mustang's a goat. This dude's a goat. He knows how to design Nikkeis. He also comes through. He's the most likable CEO. I think Ingrid has been popping off though. Elysian has been popping off. Missilus has been falling off, which is crazy. It was all Missilus. But no. Before it was all Tetra and then Missilus, or maybe both. But now it's kind of Elysian and Tetra. I feel like. Will we be full tanning? Nah. I don't like tanning. I feel like I'm already tan enough. Kind of. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh, I just saw the artwork. Bro, that could be Levia though. The ears are hidden by the hair. Although Suyen is not the nicest, I still love her. Yeah, I think right now she's going through her redemption. The Ahoge points to low end. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't even. Yeah. I knew that was the Ahoge because in the background art of the towel, you know, there was a tree and with a bunch of leaves. I wasn't sure if that was part of the leaf or an Ahoge, so that's why I was kind of like I wasn't too sure. All right, mystery solved. It's probably Lowen. But yeah, Suyen, I like her when she's nice. You know, I feel like it's weird there's no pointy ears. I think it's just the hair covering it. But Suyen, she's like a tsundere, right? But next level, right? You know, tsundere is more like, you know, they bully you a little bit, right? Blah blah. It's very small stuff, but Suyen literally like she'll memory wipe you. She'll memory wipe you. She'll throw you in the garbage disposal. You know, it's like a little too extreme. So now we're in the phase where, you know, all right, she's calming down, kind of, right? Oh, she has no other choice, really. I like when she's mean to me. Honestly, her and the commander dynamic is funny. I like that. Nah, she's like a mother-in-law. She's just evil. Yeah, I guess so. Honestly, the first, you know, like the very early stages of Nikke. Remember when, was it Rappy? Rappy, that roundhouse character in the guts? That was pretty good. Oh, hold on. I got some. Speaking of Nikke, there was also another place that had like random blind boxes for Nikke merch. She couldn't do anything about it. I know, that felt so good, man. Early Nikke was so goated. I do like current Nikke, but like, I think we're at a point now. It's kind of like Avengers, right? You know, you watch Marvel. You know, you're learning these storylines, and it's very interesting, right? But eventually, the scale and the stakes, they get a little too big and maybe too convoluted. It's you know, it feels like it's all over the place, and that's where Nikke's heading. Which I still like it, but it was nice when the story was only focused on just the counters and the commander, because I really like them. But yeah, there was this place that had blind boxes, and it was another button pin, and I got Honest, my favorite. And what's cool about this one is the eyes kind of like glow. Yeah, you see. Oh, look at that. Look how sick that is. I don't know where I'll put this. It's like too big to put on a hat. Maybe on a bag. I don't know. I like it, but it feels like they're doing so much to include characters from events that were well received, and it makes it feel like they've forgotten about getting Marion to return. Yeah, I mean, technically it's been over a year since we heard about Marion and like Crown. No, the bots! The bots! How do I get rid of them? Be gone! Alright, I think they're gone. Yeah, the story with Nikke. The one thing I do like though is that everyone eventually has a chance to shine. You know, it's not like other games where, like, you know, they'll introduce a character just for the banner, right? I think Nikke does a decent job at actually, like, incorporating them into the story at some point, whether it's other events or even the main story. But yeah, Marion definitely is like, alright, Marion, where have you been? Where's my wife been? Right? Marion was the poster girl at some point, right? So I think we all just miss her. I think that's the thing. We all miss Marion. Hopefully she's doing well. Is that it? I got, what is this paper thing? Hopefully it's nothing crazy. Oh. I got invited to a Love Live dance performance. $15 in October. I was rocking. It's crazy. It's funny. I think it was on Saturday when the Hollow EN concert was going on. I wore my Chica shirt from Love Live, and I think that's why the person handed me this. They saw that I was wearing a Love Live shirt. But I remember going out to eat, and then we ran into a group of people coming home from the Halloween concert, and then immediately the dude just points to my shirt. He's just like, "I'm sorry, man," because obviously, you know, they're disbanded, right, at the moment, or Final Live, right? And he's just I was like, why you gotta do that to me? You gotta get more Maru merch. Yeah, dude, get it while you can. You know, I appreciate these girls so much. You know, I want to get an Aqua's tattoo, but like I don't want to get Aqua's on me, right? Because I have the Muse one, and I think it looks cool because, like, for normies, they won't know what this is. They just look at it like, oh, you like math, or that looks like a math symbol, but also it doesn't. But you know, it's just like, it looks like gibberish to them. But to Love Live fans, you know, this is, everyone will be like, oh my god, this dude got the curse mark on him, right? But I don't want to get Aqua's because it just looks too blatant. I don't know how to explain it. So I want to see if I can come up with something that relates to Aqua's, but also kind of blends in. The 6th leaf of the clover. How the heck do we even... So just a 6 leaf clover, or like, how'd you... I really like calligraphy. So if anything that's something to do with like writing, painting, like characters, right? Character stuff. But you know, I guess this is an open invite though. You know, scan the QR code, get some tickets. Bro thinks he's Machi. You're lucky I can't even read that name. I've tried. All right, hold on. Mati Kanefuku Kitaru. Mati Kanefuku. Fuck this name. I will never say her name. I don't even have her. Mati Kanefuku Kitaru. Whatever. Oh yeah, and then I haven't bought a figurine in a million years. Not because I don't like them. It's because I don't have space. I don't have money. And I'm kind of just saving up, right? Eventually, I want my own cave, right? My own abyss. And I want to have every single bunny girl figurine on the planet. I don't care what company, what manufacturer, artist, modeler. I want every bunny girl figure. But I got I saw we went by this place at a convention, and they had like, it was like $10 or $15 off all figurines, and I'm like, dude, that is crazy. The prices for the figurines are already not that bad, but now figurines that were like $30, they were like $15 now. I'm like, dude, that is crazy. So I bought one to kind of start the collection, right? Let me just get rid of that. I started off with Lifa. Again, I mentioned before, I love sword art. So Lifa's my goat. This particular figure has multiple colors. There's like a black one, and it's also green or gold, or I don't even know what color it is. But I mean, the white looks nice, obviously. So this is like 1 out of like 20,000 bunny figurines. So not really. This is like a droplet to my collection. But yeah, I just wanted to get a figurine. Like, the price was really good, so I just wanted to get something. Can't say no to that. You have a few MT figures on pre-order right now. Wait, what the hell is MT? Is that the company? Is that Maria Therese? Oh, Mushoku Tensei. Oh, Mushoku Tensei. Oh, I need that. Eris. I need the Eris. I mean, I'm gonna need them all, but Eris is the #1 right now. You got some pre-order, so good luck. You might get hit with the you might get hit with some tariffs. Already, bro. They gotta come to your door. They're gonna be like, hey, here's your stuff, but you gotta pay for the import duties, which is probably gonna be like another like $80. I'm just warning you. Yeah. That's what's happening. So I got. All right, so the last thing, this is the sacred stuff that I cannot show completely. Yeah, you're trying to get me to ship them all at once, but I don't think it would even matter. Yeah, we're in a rough situation now. So there's this place called Erect Sawaru, or I don't even know. No, it's an artist, I think, actually. What's the place called? It was like I don't even know what the place is called. The artist was promoted there. I don't know what the booth is called. J18, there we go. It's called J18. Erect Sauru, they had some Erect Sauru stuff there. So if you guys know what that is, I mean, from J18 you can already kind of guess where this is going, right? But my goat, I have many goats in the J18 industry, but this one, Erect Sauru is the mushroom one, yeah. I lost my train of thought. I have many goats. I've already met one of my goats. This was 10 years ago. I met one of my goats, which was perfect timing because at that time, you know, I was kind of obsessed with their works, right? That time around. So running into them at Anime Expo, like completely accidentally, was fate. His name was Yamatogawa. Oh, you can't even see it, but I have some of his works actually just chilling in the background, but it's covered up. Yamatogawa. He One of my OG goats. Met him 10 years ago. Got his autograph. Got very lucky. This year, this one might be an even greater goat, because I've been following this guy's work even before Yamatogawa. Yeah, one of my favorite one was Power Play, which I do have, and then I have Witchcraft. I have a few other ones, but Power Play was my favorite. I like his art because like it's very distinct. You know, I think nowadays, you know, things, you know, kind of look similar, but his artwork is very distinct. And then but like I said, this one is an even greater goat. You guys know, it reminds you a little of Black Souls, very faintly. I can see that. If you guys know Shiwase no Okina, famously known for, I feel like his biggest work was Pisuhame, right? The one where the guy joins the photography club, right? And he has to get photos of all these other girls, right? Fill out the photo book. And one of the main members, she was also in the Kendo club. And that's as much as I can say. Also did Nudist Beach. That was another popular one that they were promoting. Also did the infamous, I think the English translation was Make a Man Out of You. Had a very infamous ending. Very meme worthy, like 20 years ago. Something about then. Yeah, Shiwase no Okina was there. And I recommend checking it out. If you find him, it was one of his first works. Look it up. It's the GOAT. So how Anime NYC, they do like lotteries for autographs that you have to pre-reg for, and then you gotta get lucky. Unfortunately, by the time I learned about it, it was already too late for me to sign up for the lottery. But my friend signed up, right? And he told me about it. I was like, dude, you gotta win this. You gotta win it for me. And he didn't win. He didn't win. So I was like, okay, that my hope is gone. I'll never get to see my GOAT, right? However, again, fate was on my side. So, wait, first of all, this is my jam. It was on Saturday, I believe. The Jam Project panel was going on. A reservation panel. It was a really big panel. Jam Project / One Punch Man panel was going on. All my friends wanted to go there, and my other friends were doing other stuff. To me, I was like, you know what? I've seen Jam Project enough. It's whatever. Y'all can go. I'ma just walk around by myself. Cause I like to walk around. I like to people watch, right? I like to look at cosplayers, you know, just be in my own sphere. So they all went. I went to go walk around. Went to the bathroom. That's important because the timing, right? I went to the bathroom, did my stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back to the exhibit hall. You know, I haven't checked out everything yet. Let me just walk around because I was actually looking. I haven't bought the Aqua friend plush yet. I was trying to look for the booth because I found it on Friday, but I couldn't find it on Saturday. So I was walking around looking for it, and then I run into the I saw the J18 booth, right? I saw the Rex Sawaru art or name, and then I saw there was a very, very small line. A very small line, and at the front of that line was a Japanese man. He's signing some stuff. I was like, I was like, what is this? I walk up, I see Shiose no Okina stuff on a table. I was like, there's no way. This is my goat, right? I asked the guy, and there was a guy dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog buying some merch. I was like, yo, what's going on here? And it was like, Shiose no Okina is signing stuff. All you gotta do is buy whatever's in front of you, and he'll sign it. And at that moment, I was just like, holy shit. Because he had very few stock of stuff. Like the book that they were promoting. This is J18's latest release, localization of his work. So this is what I can't show, because on the table they had the censored versions, right? But they were selling the uncensored versions. So obviously this is the uncensored version. Alright, there's just so much stuff covering it, I can't even read it. But this is the latest localized work of his. So there was like 2 copies left. So I was like, I had to buy it. Like this is the best impulse buy of my life. You're actually blessed. I know, God tier luck. I bought that, and then I saw the Sonic guy had a shirt, and he was signing the shirt too. And I was like, yo, what is that? And then I was like, oh, that shirt. I asked him. He's like, yeah, this shirt, there's only 50 of them that they've made for this in the world, right? And they're only signing it at this convention. I was like, say less. I ended up picking up a shirt. I can actually show this one because the shirt is not that censored. So he signed the book, and he also signed a shirt. So the shirt was of Nudist Beach. So this one is kind of you know, yeah, kind of suggestive, but you know, it's nothing too explicit. So obviously it's of the teacher. He signed the thigh in gold. Hell yeah. And then the guy was like, you know, if you get the acrylic, you'll also get the bag, which I showed here. There's another side to the bag. Yeah, you know what? I'll show it. Screw it. Why not? It's a bit more suggestive, but I was like, you know what? I'll get the acrylic too. Just give me everything. And then so the acrylic, he didn't sign the acrylic. I don't think he was signing acrylics anyways. But the acrylic is nice too. This one I can display. The nude beach field trip. So the guy there was also shikishis, like custom drawn shikishis that they were selling, but those were like thousands of dollars, which I wish I had the money. If I had the money, easiest purchase of my life. But yeah, obviously that's really expensive. So I pretty much got whatever they had on sale that was available to normal civilians, right? Wait, bro, was actually planning to get you to spend more. Honestly, I don't care. This is good bait, cause I've already accepted that I wasn't gonna meet him, but the fact that I ran into him, I'm just like, oh my god, this is fake. Like, this got me so excited. This made my entire weekend. Like, I was fine not meeting him, getting his autograph. I was like, oh, it's whatever. But now that I actually got it, I'm like, I feel fulfilled. That whole weekend was basically done. And the thing is, I had a few more days left, so I was on cloud 9 the entire weekend. If I ever meet Tomi Haruka, I'd keep the signature as a failed heirloom. Dude, I feel that. Because after meeting him, getting his autograph, I've realized my mission in life. I need to meet my goats now. All the Ero artists, I need to get their autographs. I need to meet them. I need to get whatever, any sort of, anything from them. That's my mission. So I have a few goats lined up. I don't know how. You know, very rarely they make appearances here. So it's gonna be very hard. But I feel like Shiwase no Okina was definitely top 3 goats I could have ever met. So like I already feel like I've achieved everything, right? I think the next biggest ones would be number 2. He's done, I don't know if number 2 is the artist name or the group name. I kind of forgot. But that's one of my goats. Takeda Hiromitsu, the NTR master. Dude, I hate him, but I love him. His art is so good. But this motherfucker loves NTR. He'll somehow fit it in some sort of vanilla. It's weird. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. But king of NTR. I have to meet him. He did Makenki, which also has elements of NTR in there. So if you guys seen Makenki, you know, which that's an anime, right? It's a very borderline ecchi, basically hentai anime, but it's an anime. But I need to go through my list, see what my goats are, and I need to plan out some stuff. Rocket Monkey, the king of that. I don't know. I love Rocket Monkey too, but I've never got the. I feel like Takeda Hiromitsu has been more infamous for it. Just because I don't know if Rocket Monkey has had any like animes done, because or like if he's done any other works other than like Ero manga, because Takeda Hiromitsu, he's done non hentai stuff, right? He's got an anime, so I feel like he's a lot bigger, or infamous at least. But Rocket Monkey, I would love to see Rocket Monkey too. There was this one artist, king of vanilla. To me, he was the king of vanilla. I forgot his name, but I would love to get. Oh my god, you know who I need? Nah, it wasn't Danimaru. It was, I think it started with like a T. I forgot. I think if I go through my repertoire, I'll find it. But one person I need. What the fuck was his name? The artist for Shokugeki no Soma. Was it Tosh? Is that his alias name? Tosh? But Shokugeki no Soma. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. The GOAT of all time. Unless I think of someone else, but that's the GOAT of all time. Tamagoro. All right, okay, we're getting to the like D-gen levels of conversations right now. But Shokugeki no Soma, obviously, I love that series. And he does aero art of it too. So like, holy shit, this dude is one of the greatest artists ever. I feel like he makes like the coolest characters. Senko-san author. True. Alp is pretty good too, obviously. It's weird. He does nice Love Live stuff, but Love Live to me, when I look at Love Live, I don't get that feeling. Oh god, I can go. It's weird because, but since I never watched Nijigasaki, it's fair game. You're right. Gesundheit. We got JK Rowling. We got what the hell is the name? Oh no, guys. Okay, I'm going to the. Oh no. I'm not trying to get too degen right now. All right, it's gonna get a little too crazy. We gotta save that. We gotta save that for another time. But who's the one who has really good art and was like during a fireworks scene? What does that even mean? I feel like there's a lot of artists that fireworks stuff. Oh, you're not gonna make me do this. You're not gonna make me do this. Okay, no, I'm not doing this. Does it have an anime adaptation? Maybe? Is it the? But it looked not good. Oh no, it probably got the Queen Bee treatment, right? Here's the thing though. Enkido? Alright, okay. When it comes to the animations, to me, it's about the sound. Cause I've already memorized, right? The art, the scenarios, they're already etched into my brain. So now I have the sound to go with it. And now I could truly get involved. Jorori is who you're talking about. There's this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. There's one. Let's see. I gotta. Here it goes. Oh, this is getting crazy. Oh no, this we're gonna do crazy. I do. No, you guys are bad influences. You guys are getting me distracted. I can't be doing this. Not on stream. No, at least not on this stream. This is an Anime NYC stream. We're supposed to have fun. You know, we gotta save this for the Patreon, all right? For the memberships. You brought the topic. You know, that is true. We are. All right, wait. Is this? I got Shiwase no Kina's autograph, and that's all that matters. You know what? I can briefly show. This is the front. The bag is covering a lot of stuff, so. You can look. You can see her face. Shiwase no Kina art. Bam. Damn, it's too late though, so I'm gonna head out. Good talk. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Good night. It's pretty much it. That's everything I got. So probably gonna end the stream soon, but yeah, have a good night, Agnel. Thanks for stopping by. Anything else? There were I think that's everything. Did I get any cards? I didn't get any cards. I already mentioned the playmat. I think that is everything. Obviously there were a ton of stories, ton of things that happened, but honestly my voice is kind of giving out. This is the most I've talked. Honestly, the convention I talked a lot, which by day 2 my throat was already giving out. Like I started to feel it already. You know, I needed cough drops and whatnot, and I lost my voice throughout the weekend. So I think I felt that coming back. That's when I got sick. I was like, oh shit, I need to actually like rest, and which is good because at work I don't really have to talk a lot. I just gotta do a lot of physical stuff, so give my throat a lot of time to rest. But now I'm like, oh shoot, I'm talking a lot again. You felt pretty fine after the con. I feel like you're used to it. I'm not used to that, talking a lot. It sucks because I think I genuinely do like to talk a lot. At least when I feel like it, right? When I feel like it, I can talk a lot. But I guess most of the time I don't want to. But yeah, after the con, I felt pretty, I mean, it was kind of rough. It was some sort of con flu. It wasn't the T virus, at least, so that's good. It was something small. I kind of recovered pretty fast. Time to start a podcast? I wish. You know, a J18 podcast? Oh! You know, I wanted to start like a talk show, a podcast. Maybe like something to do with like either music, VTubers. But the Gooncast? I think that might be it. Time is a circle. Time is a squared circle. Ooh, we might be onto something. This is something I can work on behind the scenes, you know. But the thing is, I can't do a podcast by myself. Well, maybe I can. I do keep up with my J18 stuff way more than anime and manga. So like, I think being able to relieve some of that discussion, you know, rather than gooning all the time, you know, just being able to talk about it is might be a nice change of pace. That might be an interesting topic, something to think about. But I don't know how that would fare on YouTube and like Twitch. You know, maybe like I don't know how I can do that. But keep it like watchable on YouTube. Maybe on like Spotify, right? Or like an Apple podcast or some shit. I don't know. Interesting idea. It's definitely gonna take a lot of refinement. But that's pretty much it. We are back from the convention, so that means we are back to work. We're back to doing a lot of stuff. Well, technically, I gotta get ready to move by the end of the month, so we're gonna be pretty busy. But I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can when I can. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my GBF Spark for Sariel. Unfortunately, I have to pull for him. He is way too broken to skip out on. And hopefully the banner is still there. I know I'm a few days late, so it should still be there tomorrow. If not, then GG, I'm quitting GBF. Surely you get 2 and 4 Vepar, 1 single. I hope so. I mean, my summon luck has been way better than weapon luck. So if I can get her, that would be nice. I'm don't plan on going too hard in dark. GW, I don't think I really can. I don't have a resh. I don't plan on getting a resh. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna do Relic Buster, see how fast we can do a Relic Buster, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing my GBF Spark, and then after that, it's anything goes. I want to get back into rhythm gaming. I feel bad. I haven't done that in a while, but I want to get back into that, and we'll see what I plan in the future. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's a lot of fun. My voice is giving out. I'll try to share some pictures whenever I get them. Maybe in the Discord, which is in the link, by the way. For anyone watching, you can join the Discord. Talk about random stuff, and then I'll share more stuff as the days go on. But hope you guys have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Adios, everyone.